towards.
Hagans draws a lot of defenders, so Johnson takes it to the cup. Missed it. Tip in goes the length of Rivers. They turned it over just 9 times in the win over Seton Hall.
A little different pressure, too, from the guards to watch for from Kentucky defensively will be a factor there.
Nick Richards is in for the first time. Hands it to Hero. Theme Love in for Wofford. Hero with 10. They blitz him.
Nice effort defensively so far.
Hagans lobs it up. And the slam. Hagans kick. Hero. Oh, he missed 2 in a row. Vacuum cleaner on the interior. Farquhar. Experienced senior. Actually won 3 state titles in football and 1 in golf at Throckmorton. Floated up. Richards slams it down.
He's running up and down the court.
Hagans bumps right into Schofield. The dish to Montgomery. Oh! Nick Richards, and that'll count.
Why, John Calipari's a master psychologist. To convince a kid like that, you're going to play limited minutes now, but your future's bright. And for him to buy into that is special. Because let's face it, most schools he goes across, he's playing 35 minutes a night.
Nick Richards, are you kidding? Nick Richards.
A couple of subs in the game for Kentucky, including Jamal Baker and Nick Richards, who's had playing time hard to come by lately. Here's Richards.
Great time to Ole Miss. Totally out of the game. Had no feeling that they would make that comeback that they did.
We'll explain to folks how it happened.
Well, Ole Miss wasn't very good second half. They had a lot of turnovers. Alabama was good on defense, but turnovers led to easy points on the offensive end. They got back in it.
I don't see, here's Nick Richards.
Wow, that's nice.
I don't see Kentucky
Singing, kicking somewhere, catch it and release it. They got to put points on the board to get back in this game.
Missed chance for Reese, missed them both at the free throw line. Kentucky the other way.
Wow.
Richards running the floor.
Wow. Quickly throws it up. Richards is there, and you can see it develop when he threw it up. Tyree's got the last 9, and it's a 4-point game.
With the ball below the free throw line extended, the zone will change.
Wide open, Nick Richards, baseline jam. Ole Miss for.
He's got a total package. Cal early in the year thought he should have expending more energy, get involved. Another opportunity. Possession's valuable.
Offensive rebound for Keldon Johnson after the miss by Washington. Washington directing traffic.
Nick, very good ball screen, getting to the rim, good hands. Has a little hook game. Oh, nice. Right.
Blocked on the outside by Schofield, but Hero is there. Oh, upstairs on a special
minute.
Will the ball get in the paint for Kentucky? There's one paint touch.
Richards, there you go. Offensive rebound for Nick Richards.
Richards in the ball game. Right there you go. Go to work, 25.
No good, Nick Richards. Yes, a second effort.
5:47 to go, first half. Hero lobs it in for Hagans. Kentucky shot 48% in the win over Missouri on Tuesday night. Astounding numbers here today. Hagans directing traffic. They'll get Richards to set the screen. Hagans, nice fake. Upstairs! A special delivery!
Yeah, as we see Missouri's Mitchell Smith heading to the locker room, he could barely lift his head. The athletic training staff working on the back of his neck, but he's in a lot of pain. We'll update you if we find out more.
A steady dose of pin down, curl, post up out of Kentucky.
What a great move by Nick Richards. All night long, he did that against Tennessee. This time a little further away from the basket. But how about the aggressive effort by... This is going to go well, even though I haven't studied.
No, hope is not a plan. That's not a plan. I learned that about my sophomore year in high school.
I like that.
Hope is not a plan.
What's your plan, son? Hope? Nope. That's a good one. Alley-oop, Nick Richards. And Emmanuel quickly fed it to him.
The Twins, the Harrisons, a few years ago to score 10 points per game and then come back for his next season. And as we mentioned earlier, a great decision for him and obviously a huge boost for the Kentucky program that he returned for his sophomore year.
Eve Pons guarding Tyler Hero, who's running off those low post screens.
Richards spinning and finishing. Big time move.
Quick
look at this dive and no cover.
Oh, and he follows it up. Richards on the offensive.
Nice look from Baker to Montgomery.
Again, it's like a broken record.
Factor some points.
16th turnover of the night for South Carolina. You see Frank Martin, and we're guilty of this. We show it a lot when he gets
Animated.
Animated, yeah. But he's a teacher by trade. And what
Guys, at practice about a month ago when John Calipari told PJ, do you want to be a dominant college basketball player or just a pretty good one? And if you want to be a dominant player, these are the things you need to start doing on a nightly basis. And PJ right now playing as well as anybody at that 3-4 position in college ball. What pass?
Barry wanted to change a little bit of his game. He wanted to play him a little more quicker. He add some perimeter shooting. It's also some of the feedback he got from the NBA scouts. But in order to do that, he had to drop some weight. So since he left Stanford, he was...
Big win for Alabama tonight. They knock off a Mississippi State squad. And that Alabama-Auburn game on Saturday, the jungle will be lively for Bruce Pearl and the Auburn Tigers. There you go, Nick. What a pass. A very clean game. How many turnovers did Kentucky have tonight, Ravi? Not very many. It's single digits, right, JD? 7. That's, yeah. Very clean game.
52 points. Shooting percentage obviously really bad for Vanderbilt. Throw it up again. Nick at night.
A rhythm right now like they had early, because they had great rhythm up there. In the first few minutes of this game, their rhythm was terrific.
Richards, big size advantage on Perry, a couple of inches. He goes with a jump hook, and he gets it to go. Wow.
How many teams would like to have who's having fun?
Look at Quindary Witherspoon step through, and Montgomery denies him at the rim.
Tremendous defensive play by Montgomery.
Richards wide open for the flush. What a pass from Hero.
yeah. Well, they've kept the ball under control, and Higgins is going to launch another one.
Off the front of the iron, Nick Richards.
Left. Just get back to playing the way that we did in the beginning part of the game. Feels like they've been chasing that, guys, since the beginning part of the game.
Back to that 2-3 zone look. They're chasing Keldon Johnson, who doesn't have a point yet tonight. And his season low is 8 points. He doesn't have a point tonight for Kentucky.
Yeah, it's a lot of switching man-to-man that Kentucky doesn't realize. It just does a lot of standing to start the possession.
But while you play zone, Kentucky's still a very young team. And right now they're not just playing basketball, they're thinking more than they're playing.
There's a takeaway by Higgins, and Kentucky will reset as Vanderbilt stays in the zone. Higgins to the SEC logo, dumps it off. Nick
Richardson to knock it off his leg.
Higgins has become a defensive specialist for John Calipari. He derives great confidence in that. And Nick Richards with the finish.
Teammate off the dribble.
Brandon Mahan for 3. That one was halfway down. Higgins again with the dish to Richards again.
Good defense does.
Ashton Higgins, the entry pass. Down inside. Richards turn around with a hook.
Baseline. That one off the mark for Keldon Johnson, but the rebound. E.J. Montgomery too strong with the 3. Got it back. Drives it in. How about the follow for Nick Richards this year?
Yeah, bring in the Jayhawks.
Nick Richards.
On the other side, this is a game that's going to help Tennessee State. We were talking to head coach Penny Collins about that when he played at Belmont, and he faced accounts.
They're just not knocking down those shots. 33% from bonus land.
Teams 4 games into the year certainly outscoring Kentucky from beyond the arc. That's where their opponents are taking a bulk of their shot.
In high school, the AAU circuit. That's an unselfish play by Quickly.
And Johnson couldn't hit. Nick Broman on the drive. He used his body well to get to the rim. Kentucky pushing again. 13 points and 9 boards for Washington. He has the ball. And the team's on a 5-0 run out of the gates in the second. Richards, how did he get that open?
If anybody thought this Kentucky team, even with Reed Travis and his experience, was going to be a finished product the first night, and that's just not the case. And what did Cal tell us yesterday in practice about the fact that he tried to hit the fast forward button, but because they...
Little TV, like literally a very small TV that nobody was watching. Travis Holmes had a career high 30 in that one for VMI.
Great action.
That's a soft. Stevens, freshman, hits his first three.
So VMI's 5 men are now 3 for 3 from behind the arc. That is their formula. Play smart, late in the clock, stretch you from 3. A great job out of the gates by VMI.
Dan Earl's brother, Brian, look at that.
Because we all want to know what those were, but between Quade and Nick Richards, 2 of the upperclassmen, they both stayed with the ball handler.
Carolina instead of Athens, and they're playing, just kind of rolled off the runway and got stuck in the mud. I don't think Tom Crean's program is going to be stuck in the mud. I was there for their opening night shindig with the dunk contest. We're in town for football, and I saw more people there that night.
Washington with a strong take, and Richards is there for the. And neither one of them made many mistakes. That's not a mistake. Great jerseys finds Hero. Hero on a blow by. No, Richards, yes. Boy,